The Nazca Desert in Peru holds a secret. Carved into the dry ground are huge geoglyphs known as the Nazca lines. These lines, formed by shallow trenches in the earth, represent a variety of figures and shapes. They make up a complex tapestry of ancient art, and perhaps a message from the past. Some lines stretch for miles across the desert, while others form complex figures. Hummingbirds with wings wider than football fields, monkeys with spiral tails, and spiders bigger than houses are just a few examples. The precision and scale of the geoglyphs are impressive, especially considering the limited technology the ancient Nazca people are believed to have had. Who were these desert artists, and what motivated them to create such a lasting legacy? The Nazca lines remain an enigma, a testament to the ingenuity and artistry of a long-lost civilization. They remind us that the past still holds many secrets, waiting to be discovered and understood. The creation of the Nazca lines is a mystery as deep as the figures themselves. Experts believe the Nazca people created the lines by removing reddish iron oxide-covered stones that cover the desert surface, kind of like peeling the earth. This exposed the lighter sand underneath, creating the contrast that makes the lines visible, almost like a carpet rolled out in the desert. The tools used were probably simple: stakes to mark the designs and tools like digging sticks and baskets to remove the stones, a bit like an ancient DIY system. The Nazca lines cover an area of about 400 square miles, almost twice the size of Paris, and some of the individual figures are over 650 feet long, bigger than a football field. To maintain accuracy over such long distances, the Nazca people must have had a sophisticated understanding of geometry and surveying techniques, like an ancient version of Google Maps. Some theories suggest the use of grids and surveying ropes to maintain proportions and straight lines, a true feat of ancient engineering. Despite these theories, the exact methods used by the Nazca people remain a topic of debate and speculation, a true mystery worthy of the greatest enigmas. One of the most enduring theories about what the Nazca lines were for is their possible link to astronomy. This theory suggests the line served as a giant astronomical calendar or observatory, used by the Nazca people to track the movements of the sun, moon, and stars. Kind of like a giant planetarium from way back when. Supporters of the astronomical theory point out how some lines align with important astronomical events, like the solstices and equinoxes. Some lines seem to point to the spots where the sun rises and sets on specific days of the year, suggesting a deliberate astronomical connection, almost like a giant sundial. However, the astronomical theory isn't without its critics. Every coin has two sides, right? Despite the debate, the possibility that the Nazca line served as a giant sky map, a kind of astronomy school under the stars, continues to capture the imagination. Another important theory suggests that the Nazca lines had a religious meaning for the people who made them. This theory proposes that the figures were created as offerings to the gods, maybe to ensure rain in the dry desert environment, or to please powerful gods, kind of like making a promise to a saint. Several of the animals, like the hummingbird, the monkey, and the spider, were considered sacred in ancient Andean cultures, a bit like those good luck charms you see everywhere. Creating such large and difficult geoglyphs could be seen as a kind of ritual, you see, like a huge procession, meant to show devotion and faith, just like going on a pilgrimage. Although the religious theory offers a convincing explanation, it's still hard to prove for sure. It's like trying to guess the lottery numbers. The lack of written records from the Nazca culture makes it hard to figure out the exact beliefs and practices of the people who created these mysterious lines. It's like trying to do a puzzle without all the pieces. Section 5. The hummingbird, the monkey, the spider, a bestiary in the sand. The Nazca lines aren't just abstract patterns carved into the desert floor, they're a vibrant collection of animal figures, each one filled with meaning and potential symbolism. The hummingbird, with its long beak and delicate wings, is a recurring motif in the Nazca lines. In ancient Andean cultures, the hummingbird was often associated with rain, a precious resource in the dry desert environment. Its presence among the Nazca lines might represent a prayer for rain or a celebration of this life-giving force. The monkey, often shown with a spiraling tail, is another intriguing figure. Some researchers believe the monkey represents the celestial realm, and its spiraling tail symbolizes the movement of the stars and planets. The spider, with its complex web and predatory nature, might seem like an unlikely candidate for a sacred symbol. Yet, in Andean cultures, the spider was often linked to weaving and creativity. Section 6. Beyond the animals. Geometric shapes and spirals of intrigue. While the animal figures of the Nazca lines capture the imagination, they are not the only designs etched into the desert floor. Triangles, trapezoids, spirals, and zigzags are some examples of the geometric patterns found alongside the animal figures. Some researchers believe that the geometric shapes represent constellations or other celestial phenomena, further reinforcing the astronomical theory. Others propose that the shapes have symbolic meanings related to fertility, water, or other important concepts in Nazca cosmology. Some researchers suggest they represent water sources, like springs or underground aquifers, which were vital for survival in the arid desert environment. Others propose that the spirals represent shamanic journeys or altered states of consciousness, reflecting the spiritual beliefs of the Nazca people. Section 7. A legacy at risk. Threats to the Nazca lines. The Nazca lines, despite their long-lasting presence in the desert, are fragile remains of a time long past. Natural erosion caused by the wind and occasional rains is a constant challenge to preserving the lines. It's like trying to protect a sandcastle on the beach. Human activity also poses a significant threat. The construction of roads and other infrastructure projects, a bit like mushrooms popping up after the rain, can damage or destroy sections of the lines. Pollution from nearby urban areas and mining activities also pose a threat, because air pollutants can settle on the lines, obscuring them and speeding up erosion. It's like throwing dust on a decorated cake. Climate change, with its potential for increased droughts and extreme weather events, like those summer rains that flood everything, further worsens the challenges of preserving this fragile cultural heritage, which is as important to us as Christ the Redeemer is to Rio de Janeiro. Section 8. The fascinating unknown. The Nazca lines in popular culture. The mysterious nature of the Nazca lines has captured the public's imagination for decades, inspiring countless theories, interpretations, and creative works. From documentaries and books to movies and video games, the Nazca lines have become a staple of popular culture, often portrayed as proof of alien visits or ancient mysteries beyond human understanding. Think Indiana Jones or even games like Tomb Raider. Eric von Daniken, in his controversial book Chariots of the Gods, popularized the idea that the Nazca lines were created by or for extraterrestrial beings. Although von Daniken's theories have been widely rejected by conventional archaeology, they continue to resonate with some, fueled by the undeniable mystery surrounding the lines. It's like the legend of Bigfoot, which, even without scientific proof, continues to be a part of our folklore. The enduring fascination with the Nazca lines speaks to our innate desire to unravel the mysteries of the past and explore the unknown, much like our curiosity about stories of lost cities in the Amazon. Section 9. A lasting enigma. The mystery continues. The Nazca lines etched into the dry plains of southern Peru remain one of archaeology's most enduring mysteries. Despite decades of research and speculation, their true purpose and the methods used to create them remain shrouded in mystery. Were they trying to appease the gods, to follow the movements of the sky, or to leave a message for future generations? The answers, for now, remain elusive, hidden under the sands of time, like an open secret. What is certain is that the Nazca lines are a testament to the ingenuity, creativity, and spiritual beliefs of a long-lost civilization. As we continue to study and learn from these enigmatic lines, we must also strive to protect them for future generations, like a treasure of our history.